All right, let's jump into this. We're going deep on Mac Excel shortcuts today.
Ooh,
We've
exciting.
got this awesome cheat sheet, right? And we're going to try to figure out the best ones for you
Love it.
so you can be more efficient and all that good stuff in Excel.
It's like having a secret weapon almost
A secret
for
one.
your spreadsheets.
Okay, let's ease into it.
Okay,
I think a lot of people already use the arrow keys, right,
sure.
to move around in a spreadsheet. But did you know F2 takes you straight to edit mode?
Oh, yeah, I use that one all the time.
It's such a small thing.
Yeah.
But think about how many times a day you're clicking into a cell
Oh, so many times.
to edit it.
Yeah, it's a lifesaver.
Saves a ton of time.
Huge time saver.
Totally. Here's one that I actually didn't know. Control plus Shift plus U expands or collapses the formula bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if you're working with a really complex spreadsheet
Right.
and need more space to see your data,
Yeah,
that could be really handy.
it's very useful.
Okay, now let's get into some of the mind-blowing shortcuts.
All right.
Have you ever been working in a sheet
Mm.
and you're like, oh, what formula did they use?
Yes.
You know?
Happens all the time.
You're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, it can be like a secret code sometimes.
Totally.
Control, Option P,
Oh.
shows you the formula right there in the formula bar.
Wow.
No more clicking on each cell to see the formula.
It's amazing.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So that's a great one.
It is a great one.
Speaking of formulas,
Yeah.
Control Plus.
Yeah.
This one's amazing too, to toggle between the values and the formulas.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's so helpful when you're trying to audit something
Absolutely.
or troubleshoot an error.
Yeah, definitely.
So, seriously powerful.
It is powerful.
This next was one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
Command T or F4, if you ever use that one,
Mm-hmm.
for switching between absolute, relative, and mixed references.
Yeah, that's a great one.
So much faster than adding the dollar signs manually.
Oh, I know. It's a huge time saver.
I used to do that all the time.
I know, me too.
Okay, ready for another time saver?
I'm ready.
Control Shift.
Nice.
Instantly copies the value from the cell above.
Oh, wow.
I use that all the time when I'm entering data.
That's perfect for like those repetitive tasks where you're basically just copying and pasting.
Exactly.
Mm.
Okay, let's talk about some formula shortcuts.
All right, let's do it.
Now we're going to go full formula ninja here.
All right.
So Shift Command Return for creating those powerful array formulas.
Yes.
And if you ever need a little help with a formula, Control A brings up the formula builder.
That can be really useful for some of the more complex formulas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the classic auto sum, we can't forget about that one. Shift Command T.
It's a classic for a reason.
It is. Quickly add up a range of cells.
Yeah.
All right, now for some navigation shortcuts. Let's really zip around.
Let's do it. I love these. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Like an Excel ninja.
So home key or function, left arrow to jump to the beginning of a line.
Yeah.
And then Control D or Command D to fill down an entire column, or Control R or Command R to fill to the right.
Yeah, those are so helpful for large spreadsheets.
Absolutely. Or to just quickly replicate data.
Exactly.
Okay, data entry shortcuts now. Let's hear them.
Okay, so to insert the date, you can use Control or Command semicolon. And for the time, it's Command semicolon.
Ooh, those are handy.
Yeah, they're very useful.
And then if you need to fill a range of cells with the same text, Command or Control Return.
That's a good one.
This is a total side note, but did you know Command K inserts a hyperlink just like in a web browser?
Oh, yeah. It's cool how some of these shortcuts carry over from other
Yeah.
applications, right?
So great.
Makes them easier to remember.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So, I'm already starting to see how much faster I could be.
Me too.
This is great.
Yeah, this is really good.
This is great.
I think we've given you enough to process for now.
Okay, let's come back and do some more advanced shortcuts in part 2
Sounds good.
of this deep dive.
All right.
I'm ready for a break.
Me too. Back at it with more Mac Excel shortcuts.
More, yeah. I'm excited. I'm like, after learning all those, I was like, whoa, I'm so slow in Excel.
I know, right? Like it really opens your eyes to
It does.
all the possibilities.
So like how much time I could be saving.
Exactly.
Speaking of time saving,
Yeah.
you can create your own custom keyboard shortcuts.
Did you know that?
No. Wait, what? Tell me everything.
It's like a little bit of a hidden gem.
Oh, wow.
You can assign like certain key combinations to any command or macro that you use the most often.
That is game-changing.
Right.
Especially for things you do over and over.
Exactly. It's like you have your own like personalized
Yeah.
set of controls.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of personalized,
Yes.
pro tip, print out a cheat sheet with your favorite shortcuts.
Yes, good idea.
I'm a visual learner, so like, that would really help me
Totally.
remember those keystrokes.
It speeds up the learning process if
Yeah.
you have something to refer to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about, individual shortcuts.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing is like you can combine them to create your own efficient workflows.
That's right. Yeah. That's when things get really interesting.
Like you could use a navigation shortcut to quickly select a range of cells
Mm-hmm.
and then apply a formula using a shortcut
Yes.
and then format those results using another shortcut.
It's amazing how fast you can get.
So fast.
Yeah.
It's like
Almost like a dance.
dance
See,
for your
right.
fingers on the keyboard.
I love that.
Yeah.
You get in this flow.
You get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
And it just flows.
Now let's think about the impact all this can have.
Yeah.
You're completing your work faster,
Yes.
more accurately. You're freeing up more time for analysis and strategic thinking.
That's the dream, right?
It is the dream
Mm-hmm.
to be able to focus on the bigger picture,
Not just the little tedious tasks.
Exactly.
So, we've really explored a lot.
We've covered.
We've covered basic navigation,
Mm-hmm.
cell editing, advanced formula manipulation, data entry techniques,
Custom shortcuts.
custom shortcuts, yes.
We even talked about how to combine them.
Combine them, yeah.
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 Before we wrap things up, I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay, I'm ready.
Don't be afraid to experiment.
Uh-huh.
Go beyond those individual shortcuts. Think about how you can integrate them into your overall workflow
That's so important.
and create like a system
Yeah.
that really empowers you to work smarter,
Yeah.
Don't just memorize a list of key combinations.
Right.
Like really understand how these shortcuts can transform the way you approach your work.
Absolutely. So, ready for part 3?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go put some of this into practice.
I'm excited for you.
I'm feeling pretty empowered after learning all these shortcuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a whole new world in Excel has opened up to me.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
It's hard to go back once you start
I know.
using them,
Yeah. And what's really exciting is we've only just scratched the surface.
I know, right?
Like there's so many more shortcuts and tricks to discover in Excel.
It's like a constant journey of learning and improvement.
It is. So,
Yeah.
speaking of learning, we want to hear from you.
Yes.
What are your go-to Excel shortcuts? Those little tricks that you use all the time.
The ones that save you time and make your spreadsheet life easier.
Yes, please share.
Yeah, we want to know.
We're all in this together.
We are.
So, and remember, mastery comes with practice.
That's right.
So keep experimenting with these shortcuts. Find the ones that work best for you
Exactly.
and, make them your own.
And as you become more comfortable, you'll naturally start combining them and
Exactly.
developing your own unique workflows.
Yeah, it's like
They're perfectly tailored to your needs.
you're creating your own secret language
Yeah, it's a great way to put it.
for Excel.
I love that.
So, happy spreadsheeting until next time.
Yes, happy spreadsheeting.
We'll be back with another deep dive into a fascinating topic soon.